my name is Nori. Welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. The whole point of me starting this YouTube channel was to find a way to connect with other broke, bougie bitches, I guess one could say, and reference them as. I don't know, broken bougie. It's a vibe, it's aesthetic, you get it. I don't have to say much else about it. But on today's episode of How to Succeed Without Succeeding, we are talking about TikTok. I think I should also start by saying Happy New Year! 2020 is over, thank God. This is my New Year's outfit if you guys want to see it. These are from Francesca's. This is a whole one piece from Fashion Nova, and then this like oversized, I guess it's not oversized. Fashion Nova, go do it. Happy New Year's. Thank God 2020 is over. Back to a TikTok. If you guys see my previous videos, I do advertise and tell you guys to follow me, which I'll plug myself right now. Please don't forget to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Sure, you read the title. I wanted to talk to you guys about how I ended up getting paid to post TikToks in under a month. So I recently became unemployed. I also had stuff in my savings. So I cannot stress how important it is to save because it gave me that flexibility to take a month off. I told myself I was going to take a month off from applying to like real world jobs and focus on creating content. Funny for me, I also fell in a depressive episode, so I wasn't making as much content as I wanted to be. But one of my outlets, for some reason, like YouTube felt very serious to me, but TikTok felt very silly. One day, I think it was like the second day, third day post unemployment, I just like sat in my room, put on my makeup, did my hair, and just started posting a bunch of TikToks. One of those TikToks got a good amount of attention. I think within the first day I got like 10,000 views, which isn't like crazy. In YouTube, that's definitely like, whoa. But in TikTok, because there's so many people on the app right now at all times, like, it's kind of small. You know, some people jump from like 10 views to 10 million views. At first I was like, oh, okay. And it was a video, and I'll post it here. Hi, I would like to place an order under Noriani. Yeah, that's N as in New York, you can be a new man. O as in ooh, I do. Hey! R as in rise up. I as in immigrants. We get the job done. So as you could see in the video, I was just referencing to something that I have a lot of passion for, which is musicals and Hamilton, and I was trying to do that. I was like, okay, sometimes people just like kickstart their career, but you have to be selective. So it has to be something that I know about and I like, something I also have like a passion for in a niche. That's probably like the first thing I'll say is really important. You don't want to be stuck in something you hate or you can't like reproduce. After that, people started requesting for me to do their Hamilton videos under their names, and it was fun because it gave me more letters to play around with, more lyrics to play around with, and that just kind of became the thing. I kept doing the phone call thing and different themes, but for the most part, people loved the Hamilton video. And I started with 200 followers, which were like mainly my friends. Oh, and of course I got it from, if you guys see my second video I posted when I met Gabby DiMartino, she put me on her TikTok because we hooked up with the same guy. So I think that's actually what gave me those 200 followers in the first place. But I didn't really have any content, so they didn't really have much to follow. After I posted my first like Hamilton like phone call video, I think I like went up to like 1,000 something, and then the next couple of videos I was up to 2,000, the next couple of videos was 3,000, and then as soon as I reached the 3,000 point, I think that's when I made my Christmas video. Everyone loved this video. I don't know if it's because, I'm assuming it's because I called somebody for real, and also because it's not necessarily in a niche anymore. It's something bigger, like almost everybody in America knows like Christmas songs, no matter what religion you celebrate, they're just played all the time, and it's something you can relate to. I think it was something easier to reach more people, which was kind of where I was trying to go, because I saw that after a while nobody wanted any other video other than my phone call video, and I was like, how do I expand? How do I grow? Because I'm still learning. Like, this just like happened out of nowhere. I have like 3,000 followers and I'm getting like 30,000 views on my videos, so I'm like, okay, you guys are gonna get bored of this after a while. So I was like, how do I like show my personality? I do want to be a content creator. I loved doing it, but I didn't want people to get bored of me. I wanted to be able to do that. I want to be able to do this like as my full-time job, as my first job, you know, so I have to of course keep people like intrigued. So I'm now starting to like discover and figure out different ways to like expand that thing that people already enjoy. The next thing I did was Christmas, and that grew my following from around like 3K to like, it was like 5K in like overnight. Then it was like 5K to like 8K overnight, and then it was like 8K to 10K overnight. That expansion was just like a little nerve-wracking and scary. The next thing I want to talk about is the TikTok Creator Fund. There is this fund that TikTok has created for its creators so they can get paid for content and feel more motivated to post more things. Once you apply to have a creator page, I think you could do that. I'm not sure if you could do that at any point, or you might be able to do that after 1,000. After 1,000 followers, you have different types of perks. Like I was finally able to go live, which is something I'll get to later. I switched over to a creator one, and they showed me the analytics, and I was able to like see what, you know, see what's happening on my page, which is really helpful. And when you're on there, it says, okay, apply for the Creator Fund, and it says you need 10,000 views that month, and then you need 10,000 followers that month, which feels like a lot, but realistically, like, it's not a bad goal. You know what I mean? It's not crazy. It's not like 100,000. 10,000, I was able, like the reason I'm making this video, I was able to do that in less than a month. It was all creating the same type of video and just kind of like bringing it up again, creating different themes, finding ways to expand. Of course, I was sprinkling in like different types of videos, like completely, and those just like weren't it. And also there's different demographics. Like it's becoming very obvious to me that my demographic seems to be more like 9 to 12-year-olds, like the younger group, the younger generation. While I know a couple friends of mine who are being very successful at TikTok, their demographic is more like their age. Some of them are older. It all depends on the content you're creating. And that's also very important to keep in mind when creating more content, like who's watching you. Luckily, when I got those 10,000, I was able to apply. They accept you within like 5 minutes and you're officially there. Once you're there, you have to wait. I think they tell you a minimum of 3 days before you receive payment for that following day. And that's the day that it started for me, unfortunately, because I haven't had another video that went as viral as my Christmas one, which I think right now is at like 240,000 views. And I'm only getting money for the views and the likes that came after I applied, which makes sense, but I wish I would have gotten it for like all of those views, but alas, that just means I have to try harder and get an even more viral video. They come in, and now they're coming in every day for 3 days prior, so I'm seeing that, and it isn't anything crazy. It's a couple of bucks. I'm also like a very small creator at this point. I think right now I'm at 12.7 thousand followers, which is incredible and kind of surreal, and I'm trying to figure everything out, and I figured I'd make a video because I'd want to see this. If I was like starting out, I'd want to see somebody who's like small and also figuring it out and how they've kind of gone on their journey. So I would say like the biggest tips are like I chose something that I knew I liked and I was confident with, so I can carry that going, especially because the group of followers that I'm going to get are going to be very well informed about whatever subject or whatever, you know, whatever category that I'm under. They're gonna have some awareness of how that's supposed to go, so I can't like BS the whole situation. Wait, I'm sad. It cut off and I don't know when it cut off. But anyway, I guess I'll just go back to the advice. Keep going. Post 2 times a day is an amazing goal. If you can't do it, you can't do it. But just consistency. It's the same thing with YouTube. It's like the more you post, the more that TikTok picks it up. It's like, oh, okay, this person's like actually doing the thing. Going live is a really, really good opportunity to reach your followers and connect with them and ask them questions like what videos they like, what do they want to see. There's more of a dialogue happening and they feel closer connected to you and they're looking forward to your next video. I try to go live like 3 times a week. I understand that's really, really hard, and I guess it also depends on like your demographic. I found it a really, really, really good way to get more followers, because then they like care about me. It's not just like a funny TikTok you see that then you could just like scroll through. They're looking forward to like seeing my growth and seeing where I go. Like I now have, you know, followers that were there with me when I was like at like 3,000, and now they're like, oh my god, I'm so proud of you. I can't believe you reached 12. Like, you know, and people just like tuning in, and every time I post being like, hey girl, like I see you. It's really reassuring, and you build this beautiful community, but also they're gonna be there to watch the next one. You know what I mean? And then you're growing, and then another, you know, now another group of 10 people are steadily awaiting your next video, and so on and so forth. So I think going live and like connecting one-on-one is such a nice opportunity. Something that I'm trying to figure out is how not to be stuck in like this bubble. Like kind of figure out your aesthetic, figure out what you're doing, your theme. That has always been hard for me, both on YouTube and on TikTok. So I can't say I'm perfect at it, but like I'm creating different videos kind of around the subject matter, like musical theater, or just like being young and silly and singing and feeling cute and confident, and like almost all my followers are females. I have like, I think it's like 98%, 97% female. I'm also I read all of my comments. It becomes really, really hard because now I'm at the point where I'm getting like thousands of comments per video, which is incredible, but sometimes it can get very overwhelming reading all of them. But I want to see, like, do they want me to do more Hamilton videos? Do they want me to do more Harry Potter videos? Like, where is it? And also just I'm constantly writing down or like journaling like the different TikTok ideas that I have, now I'm doing it with YouTube too. I'm also just trying to figure it out. I just thought this was like good information that you guys might want to know. I found it very like vastly interesting, and it's been very interesting to see how easily things can change, you know. Like now I have like little girls saying that I'm like their idol and their role model, you know what I mean? It's just so interesting how quickly things can pick up, and I'm trying to stay one step ahead, and sometimes I can't. Like I've already had to take a day off, like a mental break, and I just made sure to communicate with them. I like uploaded a video that I recorded like the day before, and I was like, hey guys, I'm too tired today. I really appreciate your love and support, and I promise to be back tomorrow, you know, and keep your word. At the end of the day, like, it's kind of, what's the word? When you guys both need each other. It's kind of this. Like, at the end of the day, make sure you're doing something you like. Like, don't, and I know everyone says that. Everyone's like, be yourself, be yourself. And I'm like, what version of myself? There's so many versions of ourselves depending on what platform we're at. You know that joke where it's like me on Facebook, me on Tinder, me on LinkedIn. Like, we're all these different people. But I think what connects more with people, like that video, I worked so hard on like 5 other videos that day, that very first day, and the video that got the most amount of views was the one that took me the least amount of time and the one that I enjoyed the most. Like I was just having fun. It just turned out that that was the video that everyone loved that has led me here. And it's because I truly loved what I did, and they saw it. They saw how much fun I was having. But that's it. I hope everyone is enjoying 2021. I hope it brings you guys nothing but blessings and happiness. I really appreciate you guys like tuning in with me and watching my videos. You guys mean the world to me, whether I have 30 views or I have 100 million views. I have really found a community within YouTube, within TikTok. I have found myself again during a distraught time. I really found who I was in creating content. Like every time someone texts me or messages me being like, saw your new video, I love your video, like it just brings me so much joy. I'm not gonna cry. And if you guys are thinking about it, I say just do it. Just do it. It doesn't matter. If 2020 has taught us anything, is that like literally nothing matters. So go ahead and live your wildest dreams and just try. If I could give any advice, it's just like, just go out there and try, and you can crash and burn 50 million times, but then that one time you're gonna do it, and you're gonna do something amazing, and then you're gonna get 10,000 followers in 3 weeks. You know what I mean? And I'm still growing, and I still want more. And I don't know. I just think everyone should do it. Do it. Just do it right now. If you're thinking about it, if you need a sign, this is your sign. Go join TikTok. Find your niche. Niche? The word is so hard for me. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you think. I believe in you guys. I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing year. And thank you so much for being a part of my 2020. Here's to 2021. Bye!